That is my phone beeping. Yes, it is. It's beeping because I am going live across multiple platforms, and they're just dinging on my phone to let me know that I am going live because I have several channels. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to. I've got to go live. I'm going to attempt to go live on uh on the local Instagram as well while I'm on here. Uh, and I didn't even put a title in. I just pushed live. Hey Instagram, how y'all doing? So I'm doing a movie review. This particular review is on. I'm trying to. There we go. And this particular review is on. What is this review on? Oh, the movie The Blackening. So first and foremost, I'm Will, one half of a couple of goobers. My better half is actually it's her birthday weekend, so she's hanging out with one of my daughters right now. They are playing Overwatch, I think. Not Overwatch, Overcooked. And I said that earlier. But they're playing Overcooked, and um, I said I was gonna do this today, so I decided I was just gonna go ahead and come do this. And when I'm through with this one, I'm actually got a stream on St. Michael the Archangel the Twitch. Uh, is where I do my play my gaming channel. But I think I'm gonna do a movie today. Or at least I'm gonna attempt to. I don't know if I'm gonna actually succeed in that task. Partly because I'm actually cooking, so I'm kind of running back and forth. So I don't know. We're gonna figure out how this is gonna work today. All right. So today, like I said, we're doing a movie called The Blackening. It was a very good movie. And this, I'm going to try to make sure this is not a spoiler, if you will. And I got some notes on my phone that I'm going to pull up. Uh, Hold on one second. Let's just pull this up. Did they make a Batman 2? They making a Batman 2. Lord have mercy. I'll be all over the place, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm trying to be consistent. I'm trying to be diligent. I'm trying to be definitely on point with my information and definitely on point with keeping up with when I say I'm going to do something to keep my word on when I say I'm going to do it, and you know, doing my thing. So this movie stars Grace Byers, Melvin Gregg, Antoinette Robinson, Mr. Walls, Dwayne Perks, Ex Mayo, Yvonne, Jermaine Fowler, Jay Farrow, James Preston Rogers, and Mr. Bandit. And if I didn't say both the names, probably because I can't pronounce it, I'm not going to be lazy, look stupid on here. So basically, an overview of the movie. It is a it. Well, I'll just read what it says. Seven friends go on a weekend, go away for the weekend, only to find themselves trapped in a cabin with a killer who has a vendetta. They must put their street smarts and knowledge of horror movies against the murderer to stay alive. Okay, and it's a 10-story film. It budget was 5 million. It did its thing. It budget was 5 million and made 17 million back. Let's see. The producers are Tim Story, Tracy Oliver, uh, Sumter, Jason Clark, some somebody named Brown, and Brian Dobbins. Okay, it is production company with Story Company, Catchlight Studios, and MRC. Okay, so just to give just to give a little story, it's a great. The reason why I say it's a great movie. What I liked about this movie is they did not attempt to create a traditional scary movie, and I say traditional in the sense of a Scream, Friday 13th, uh, the Jasons and all of that type of stuff. They didn't. That was not the thing. It wasn't a thriller. It really was funny. It was more of a funny, scary movie than anything. It was that thing of it had its points, it had its moments where it could have been it was had some scary moments. But the thing I liked about it the most is it steered away. It steered away from the traditional scary movie type idea. And because this let's be honest, some of the stuff that they were going through, that ain't us. And if I say us and you know who I'm talking about, then you know what it is. We ain't doing that. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not running in the woods. I'm not. Yeah, and I hate to say it because I kind of told, but at this point, I'm sure some of y'all have seen it. If you're not, you'll see it because I'm not gonna tell a story like that. Uh, I said it when I watched did the screen review. If I get you on the ground, okay, let's just make it plain. If I get you on the ground and you trying to kill me, I'm not stopping until you're dead. I done got you on the ground. It's a wrap. Don't even worry about it. Ain't no getting up. Ain't no none of that. It's OV. Not because I'm super tough. Not because I am fighting for my life. The worst thing my uncles used to tell me, the worst thing you can do is have somebody scared of you. A scared person to kill you quicker than anybody else. I'm scared. Call it what you want. I'm coming about it. It's the top. I'm telling you, the same way I left my house, the same way I'm coming back. Somebody got to go. And I appreciated the fact that you didn't put us in situations that you know fully well, we not gonna go in. I seen the scary movie, this last one, and the brother in there, you lied to the sister that was in there. Y'all lied to yourself, man. Stop playing. At some point, I don't care if I'm in New York. I don't care where I'm at. If somebody is openly trying to kill me, man, okay, I'm strapping up. I don't care nothing about that. I take the case. What's it? Who did the song? I'd rather be. I think it was Ice Cube. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by six. And you got to do what you got to do, player. It is what it is. I take my chances with the courts because any rational human is gonna defend themselves. I think the actors in this movie did a extremely okay. Me and my wife were able to I kind of read the script before, not physically, but I was able to see where they were going before they got there. Primarily because I do film. I write. I went to school for film. I have a bachelor's in mass communications from Tennessee State, the Big Blue, the only Big Blue, the only TSU as far as I'm concerned. I'm just messing with the other TSUs and other people. Uh, but because they didn't get to go to the White House and all those great things. Aristocratic man, much love. But we I also have a Master's of Fine Art in Film and Creative Media from Lipscomb University, Go Bisons. So film is something I kind of know a little bit about, just a little bit, just a tank mic. And one of the things that I did, one of the things you learn going to film school, you can kind of read scripts without when you watch the movie, you kind of know where they're going, just because you in your mind you're kind of saying where you would have went, and you typically are on point. I liked how it's for the most part I knew, but then for the most part there's some times that I didn't, and I liked the acting. I'm a big fan of uh and I can't remember her name off the top of my head without looking at her because I'm not really great with names. Uh, with Grace Byers from her time on Empire, and if anybody knows me, know I'm a come on now, Terrence Howard, Taraji P Henson, the list goes on. I'm an Empire fanatic. I watched that series. I've watched Empire. I know probably many times I've watched Sons of Anarchy. And anybody knows I've watched Sons of Anarchy from beginning to end at least once a year. You know, Bones once a year. So I'm kind of like I like what I like. So I liked her in this movie. She was extremely funny. It's seeing her in a different light because if you saw her on Empire, she was she about the business. She get cookie run for her money a little bit. She kind of did a thistle. Um, she ran through she ran through the meetings. She had the daddy, two sons, and hey, she did a thing. I ain't mad at her. But I think no, she didn't have Andre. Andre had the other chick who died, but she had Hakeem. But she was very entertaining. She was very funny, and I really enjoyed just her character as a whole. I was really glad that she did not die. I was glad that I liked how she played off of her light skinnedness. Her being a light skinned, fair skinned. It was just and the jokes that they had as far as being black and this that. But what really struck was that game because it makes you kind of wonder some of the stuff that they were saying, some stuff that they were doing. I wondered, do people really be thinking like that about us? Now, this was made by us for us, but whatever. Uh, my daughter went to go see it. She did a review on it on Blue Luna Inc. on YouTube, and she was saying how she kind of got upset because some people that didn't look like us was laughing a little too hard in there, and she didn't appreciate that. Like I told her, it was funny. It was funny. My thing is, it's a movie. Don't take it personal. The whole concept of the movie is for entertainment. Like I said, whatever that how you laugh, they're gonna laugh to the bank. You know what I'm saying? 17 million off a $5 million deal. You can say that's a grand slam. You know what I'm saying? You can pretty much say that was a hit. Um, I think just the overall evolution of the characters. There's some people out there who really feel like that guy who held the vendetta. There are some people who hold grudges at the people. What you take away from the movie is one, be real careful how you treat people. Because how you treat somebody may come back and bite you in the tail. Now, for those who haven't seen, I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, but circumstances transpired and caused some situations to affect this young man in a negative light, and because of that, he held a grudge for over 10 years. To the point where the people that he held a grudge against really did not they really weren't even it wasn't even on that time for them. It wasn't even they wasn't even thinking about him in that manner. They was like it was a 1 day situation, a dead issue. But you don't know what other people might feel. You don't know what other people might go through or how they might react. So you have to always be mindful of how should I involve how do I treat somebody else? Because ultimately, if that person is affected in a negative way and ends up holding a grudge, will this come back to haunt me 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now? You know, just how I enjoyed the evolution of each character, and understanding that we're not in college anymore. We're grown men and women, and it's time to conduct ourselves in a certain manner. One of what is brother's name? Let me see. I can tell you right now. The Melvin Gray. He was really he he was kind of the hood cat, the thug dude. And they kind of looked to him when they were trying to act the fool. You know what I'm saying, to pull that thing out. I'm that dude. I ain't even gonna lie. I resonated with him because I'm not going to the woods without a pistol. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not going to the woods without a strap. Let me put it to you this way. I I I'm cooking barbecue right now. I ain't went outside to get without mine on my hip. You come over here if you want to. You know how many times I've seen on the news somebody sitting out there washing their car and some people roll up on them and try to do something? Okay. And I got the second clip. I'm gonna let you and don't let me get to the house. Oh my God. Oh, what is it? Oh my God. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a natural bone problem. I'm coming for your head. I got some other things in the house. I'm gonna let you know about coming over 17. You know what I'm saying? Over this hill block. I'm gonna let you know. So it's. I agree with him. I'm not going. I don't care how none of that. Say try none of that. I'm not playing with you. you know. So I really do resonate with him in that sense. Uh, he's a little lush, but I do resonate with him in that sense. I think that that was a very entertaining aspect. That you got to have that one dude that's hood. You had to play a cat. You know what I'm saying? He was funny, but I liked how he evolved towards the end. And throughout the show, the movie, he kind of evolved in the sense that he understood what he had, and once he understood what he had, he went back to that, but he knew he had to treat it different. And as men, that's some of the things we have to realize. We date with the wrong head sometimes, and we allow the wrong head to lead our decisions and lead our realities, and make temporary. We allow it to make a permanent decision from a temporary feeling. And that's just the reality of it. But I like how he evolved and became what he needed to become. That young man that needed to be who he needed to be for the person he was going to be with. Like I said, it was just an arching, overall great movie. Had a lot of insight and but it's funny, entertaining, and if you ever get the chance to see it, you should go see it. I don't think it's something, it's something I would definitely waiting for when it comes on theater. I'm definitely out of the theater, comes to comes to the house or whatever the case may be. I'm definitely gonna get it. I collect DVDs. I'm sorry. My cup, I've been drinking out of this cup all day long. I needed to. Oh well. Uh uh so as far as goobers, let's make it plain. We're going to give the blackening. We have a scale of 1 to 5. So the movie, The Blackening, we're gonna go ahead and give it 5 goobers. I think it was that good. I think it was that funny and entertaining. I believe that that movie deserves to get a sequel. Even if you don't use the same cast, just uh, uh, come up with a different concept and just give a different movie. Same idea. So with that being said, I love you to life. Everybody stay peaceful. Enjoy your weekend. Peace. If you get a chance, hop on Twitch or be playing. I don't know if I'm play a game or watch a movie, but be safe, be in peace. Much love. This how do you